most people on the face of the earth. The so-called Jews claim cost is the 500 million people that died.
And nothing is said about it.
And nothing is said about it. But we are waiting as a people for the white man to speak about it. We are calling upon the king to come to Jamaica on the 24th of October, the day that it was the biggest shame and disgrace upon the people of St. Thomas.
Yes.
That day, the king must be here to light a candle in memory of Paul Bogle and the thousands of people that died. We will not accept, my brother, nobody from the palace, and I want this message to go to the king. We want the king to be here. And when we research, we found out that he's not the only king in Africa. We are also calling on the king of Ghana to organize the other king. Each year a king come to this place to pour libation and to be a part of the candle vigil.
Yes.
We want to use the 500 million people's death and to create the biggest event on earth. And it is very simple. We don't need the white man to do it.
This is very important, because if the Holocaust of the Jewish is paid to them, giving them land.
Let me say something, Kwako. If you can hold
Yes.
what you want to say and let me finish,
Yes.
I'd appreciate that. Let me say something. I am asking the king. This is what I am asking of the king. Come to Jamaica under the invitation of the Paul Bogle Foundation and the great-great-grandson to Paul Bogle, and not under the invitation of politicians who hold this country hostage. But at the same time, we understand the protocol, and they will be a part, but they must not be leading the chart, because they are not true. We're talking about bloodline. If we want to organize and we're serious about black people, we have to find the bloodline to work through. Not working through somebody based on academic achievement, because we will never reach nowhere when we work because of academic achievement. We want 1 million candles to be lit in Ghana annually in commemorating the death of the 500 million Africans. Now when 1 million candles is lit in Jamaica and 1 million is lit in Ghana, that will immediately force the other 53 countries in Africa to come on board the following year. We must never try to get all countries to come on board the same time. It will never happen.
Annually.
But we step forward with one country, starting the king come, declare his support for this, and let me tell you what we will do. This means that we will now have the biggest event taking place on the face of the earth every year. Fire means cleansing, and fire means purity.
Yes.
It is the only thing that we can use to create the spiritual cleansing,
yes.
And then out of that we have the unification of the black race.
Yes.
You cannot unite without cleansing.
Yes.
You must cleanse. What is happening right now? Black people is not seeing eye to eye because the spiritual destruction that is brought upon them. So we want a spiritual cleansing, a renewal of the spirit. So the black man will never use a knife to stab his black sister or his black brother anymore. He will not sell crack cocaine to his black, because he is cleansed spiritually through the power of fire. The only way we can bring down the powers that be, the only way, the only thing that is documented and God hurt that you can use to bound Satan and bring him to his knees is the power of fire. When the day come and the white man look, he must see 1 million fire in Jamaica. He see 1 million in Washington, D.C., 1 million in Ghana, 1 million in Uganda, 1 million in Ethiopia. Can he stand that fire?
No.
Can he stand that fire?
No.
All throne that does not represent the true and living God will remove from the face of this earth.
Yes.
And for the first time, wherever the black man goes, the white man will have to bow at his feet.
Yes.
I am not asking you.
No.
Who am I to come up with these things? It is the spirit of Paul Bogle.
Yes.
Lies within me. And I'm telling you, the white man is nothing for us to bring down. One visit of the king to Jamaica, and they hear it is announced that the king is coming to Jamaica because we started this 18 years ago. And by the king declaring October 24th, the day that was the biggest shame and disgrace to this Ashanti king, and he is coming to stand up with them. Before the king reached here, the government of Jamaica would have already have to declare that, because he would have bring them to their knees. We would have created a discussion. When you light 1 million candles, you know what you're doing, brother? The discussion that is taking place among the 7, 8, or 9 billion people, whoever it is about us. Not what the white man put in their mind.
No.
And the power of the fire that they have seen take place, transforming not just the black man's life, but the life of people across the world. Right?
Yeah.
You have created a new world by just lighting
Fire.
candles.
Yeah.
Candle fire. So I am saying to you, this message that we are now documenting and giving you to present to the king, we are also asking the king that whatever commitment you have made for this year, for this time, please write to the relevant people and apologize to them and let them know that there's a greater calling, because whichever one is the biggest, that is the one that we must honor.
Yes.
At this time. For far too long, we are asking the white man to do for us. The white man replied, Queen Victoria, and said it is upon our own initiative that we must take ourselves out of what we are in. And we are still sitting and waiting on the white man to lift us out. When we have more knowledge, more than the white man, we can bring the white man. We have everything humanly possible God gave us. We can lift up for ourselves and change our situation. We don't need the white man to do nothing for us. The whole thing is a joke. So my brother, this is Tony God. This is Tony God.
Yes.
And I am saying to you that you are on serious spiritual ground. At this time, I am going to ask you, my brother, to take your shoes off your feet as a part of acknowledging that you're on holy ground.
Yes.
This is the place that let it done.
Yes.
Get the get his liquor. A bottle of liquor is in the car, so you can pour the libation and talk to the spirits, because they are right here watching and listening to us.
So it's a resurrection.
Yes, it's a resurrection. It's a big resurrection.
Yes, brother, you're now standing on holy ground. Ground.
Yeah, Kako.
Yes, the ground that Paul Bogle
shed his life for the black people.
And is yet to be recognized.
Yes.
The politician in this country, conveniently, when it is convenient to them to make them look good, they will speak and tell you that Paul Bogle is the greatest hero and is their hero. Ask them about the budget that is read in this country. Every year they read a budget. Ask them what is it that is in the budget for not just Paul Bogle but any of the national heroes. There is nothing. For years we have been calling. When we have the candle vigil, the prayer vigil that Paul Bogle do here on the 10th of October, we do it every year and we stay here for the whole night and beat drums. Which one of them ever come? Which Prime Minister of Jamaica ever visit Stony Gut? Which one ever come to pour libation? Which one ever come and try to meet with the Bogle family? None of them. All of them is just simple politicians. So it is not none of them that invite the king.